The Golden State Warriors made an impressive start to their preseason with a solid victory over the LA Clippers last Saturday. For fans watching closely, the game wasn't just about the scoreline, it was a glimpse into some new strategic changes being implemented by head coach Steve Kerr. One of the most noticeable adjustments was a shift in the frontcourt lineup, featuring an interesting combination of Jonathan Kuminga, Draymond Green, and Tracy Jackson-Davis. This trio brought energy and versatility to both ends of the floor, leaving many to wonder if this could be a regular rotation for the Warriors as the season unfolds. For Tracy Jackson-Davis, it was another opportunity to showcase the defensive abilities he flashed in limited minutes last season. His solid performance in the paint, paired with Green's renowned defensive expertise, gave the Warriors' defense a new dynamic look. Meanwhile, Kuminga, a player known for his athleticism and raw potential, added an extra element of youth and explosiveness to the lineup. Together, the trio seemed to complement each other's strengths, giving fans plenty of reasons to be optimistic about the team's defensive prospects moving forward. Before the game, Kerr discussed the lineup changes, revealing that the Warriors' coaching staff was hesitant to try this particular rotation last season. According to Kerr, the idea of combining Green and Jackson-Davis in the same frontcourt felt risky at the time, and there simply wasn't the right moment to experiment with such a setup. However, the preseason presents the perfect window for coaches to test new ideas, tweak their lineups, and find the right combinations that could pay off when the regular season begins. We needed to see how this works because, last year, we weren't comfortable going in this direction, Kerr explained before the game. We would have had to play Draymond at the 4, which puts more pressure on him. Tracy gives us a shot blocker alongside him, which frees up Draymond to focus on disrupting plays like he does best. Plus, we want to play J.K. Kuminga, and if he's ready to take that wing spot, this lineup could be a real threat. If it doesn't work, we'll adjust, but now's the time to try these things out and see what combinations click. This shift in the lineup is more than just a tactical experiment. It represents Kerr's ongoing quest to find the perfect balance between veteran experience and youthful athleticism. The Warriors have been defined by their core players, most notably Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, for nearly a decade. However, with the natural progression of age and the changing dynamics of the league, there's been a growing emphasis on integrating younger players into the mix. Jonathan Kuminga, who was the 7th overall pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, is expected to play a more significant role this season. His athleticism and ability to guard multiple positions make him a valuable asset, but consistency has been an area of growth for the young forward. The preseason provides an opportunity for him to build chemistry with the veterans while fine-tuning his game. Tracy Jackson-Davis, on the other hand, has been more of a defensive specialist. His shot-blocking abilities offer something the Warriors need to bolster their interior defense, a weakness that plagued them at times last season. His role alongside Green could relieve some of the physical toll on the latter, who, at 33 years old, can benefit from having a younger, more energetic presence beside him in the frontcourt. For Green, this shift means a renewed focus on what he excels at, disrupting opponents' offensive schemes, making crucial stops, and facilitating ball movement. Green's basketball IQ and leadership on the defensive end have been key to the Warriors' success over the years, and surrounding him with players like Jackson-Davis and Kuminga could extend his effectiveness deep into the season. We'll have to see if J.K. is ready to be that wing player we need in this setup, Kerr added. If it works, we've got a lineup that can compete defensively and still have the speed and versatility to push the pace on offense. If not, we'll make adjustments as needed. The key is to find the combinations that allow us to be dynamic on both ends of the floor. Preseason games, as most fans know, often serve as a testing ground for new strategies. Players are still working their way back into game shape after the offseason, and the games themselves can be sloppy at times, with limited structure and sometimes erratic performances. Still, these games are invaluable for teams looking to solidify their rotations and fine-tune their strategies. For the Warriors, the preseason isn't just about shaking off rust. It's a chance to experiment with lineups that could provide an edge during the grueling regular season. Kerr knows that the window to test these combinations is small. The regular season is fast-paced, with limited practice time, making preseason the best opportunity to see what works. In their win over the Clippers, the Warriors' defense showed flashes of brilliance that were missing for large parts of last season. Kuminga's athleticism allowed him to close out shooters and contest shots, while Green and Jackson-Davis clogged the paint and made it difficult for the Clippers to get easy looks inside. On offense, the Warriors continued to push the pace, with Green facilitating ball movement and setting screens to free up Curry and Thompson on the perimeter. While one game isn't enough to make definitive conclusions, there's reason to believe that Kerr will continue to explore this lineup in future preseason games. The trio of Green, Kuminga, and Jackson Davis offers a unique blend of size, speed, and defensive versatility, which could prove valuable in matchups against some of the league's bigger, more athletic teams. It also wouldn't be surprising to see Kerr deploy this frontcourt in specific situations throughout the regular season. Whether it's a defensive adjustment in the middle of a game or a lineup used to counter certain opponents, having this option gives the Warriors added flexibility. However, with any lineup experiment, the key will be consistency. It's one thing to test a lineup in a preseason game when the stakes are low, but it's another to execute at a high level in a regular season game where every possession matters. For Kuminga and Jackson Davis, the challenge will be maintaining their level of play over the course of a long season, while Green will need to continue being the defensive anchor the Warriors rely on. The preseason is still young, and the Warriors have time to fine-tune their rotations. But one thing is clear: Kerr is willing to think outside the box to find the right combinations that will allow his team to compete at the highest level. As the season unfolds, fans should keep a close eye on how this new lineup evolves and whether it can be a consistent weapon for the Warriors. In the end, only time will tell if this rotation will become a regular feature for the team. But for now, Kerr's willingness to experiment with his lineups in the preseason could pay dividends as the Warriors gear up for another run at the championship. Klay Thompson has spent an impressive 13 seasons of his NBA career playing alongside the legendary Steph Curry and thriving within the intricate offensive system of the Golden State Warriors. This partnership has led to a remarkable legacy, filled with championship titles and unforgettable moments on the court. However, as Thompson embarks on a new chapter with the Dallas Mavericks, where he will be teaming up with the dynamic duo of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, he finds himself both excited and eager to embrace the challenge ahead. Though the new season hasn't kicked off yet, Thompson is already observing some significant differences between his former team and his new one. During the recent media day for the Dallas Mavericks, Thompson took the opportunity to articulate his thoughts on the contrasts between playing for the Warriors and his upcoming role with the Mavericks. His insights provided a glimpse into the tactical adjustments he anticipates making in this new environment. "I think, from a tactical perspective, I need to adjust to playing alongside such talented creators," Thompson explained. He elaborated on how the Warriors' offensive structure primarily emphasized movement and ball sharing, which has been a hallmark of their success over the years. In Golden State, the offense heavily relied on movement. "We had a system where everyone was constantly moving without the ball, creating open looks for each other. That dynamic made it easy for players to find their rhythm and get good shots." As Thompson reflects on his initial experiences with Doncic, he is impressed with the young superstar's skill set. "Just from playing with Luka over the past few days, his pick-and-roll ability is probably the best I've ever seen. It will be exciting to work with him in those situations because he draws so much attention. His ability to read defenses and find open teammates is exceptional." Thompson understands that working with such a talent will not only elevate his own game but also enhance the overall performance of the Mavericks. Thompson recognizes the unique opportunities that arise when playing alongside someone of Luka Doncic's caliber. He admires how Doncic's presence on the court creates numerous open shot opportunities for his teammates. "I'll be there to knock them down," he stated confidently. This level of trust and collaboration is crucial in building chemistry with a new team, especially when integrating into a new system that differs from what he's accustomed to. The challenge of adapting to a new style of play excites Thompson. He understands that playing alongside Doncic and Irving will require him to alter his approach. "This is thrilling. It adds an entirely new dimension to our team, being able to rely on a player like me, who can attract defenses simply by cutting through the lane or using off-ball screens," he said. He highlighted the importance of his movement on the court, explaining that his ability to draw defenders can open up opportunities for his teammates as well. However, Thompson is also aware that the transition won't be without its difficulties. "But I know I will obviously have to adjust to Luka. Luka is the system. He's one of the top MVP candidates, and that's one of the main reasons I came here, to help take some of the pressure off him every night, given the defensive attention he faces." This acknowledgement shows Thompson's commitment to fitting into the Mavericks framework while also relieving some of the burdens that Doncic often carries during games. Thompson's move to the Mavericks represents a significant shift, not just for him, but also for the fans of both teams. For Golden State Warriors fans, watching Klay Thompson don a Mavericks jersey will undoubtedly be an intriguing scenario. They will witness one of their favorite players in a role they've never seen before, which could potentially open their eyes to the full extent of his capabilities. As Thompson prepares for this new journey, the anticipation among Mavericks fans is palpable. They are eager to see how he integrates with Doncic and Irving, and how the trio can collaborate on the court to create a formidable offensive force. The combination of Thompson's sharpshooting, Doncic's playmaking, and Irving's offensive creativity has the potential to be a game-changer for the Mavericks. In conclusion, Klay Thompson's transition from the Warriors to the Mavericks marks a new beginning in his illustrious career. With a wealth of experience, a strong desire to adapt, and a commitment to contributing to his new team, Thompson is poised to make a significant impact in Dallas. Fans are excited to see how this talented trio will gel on the court, and whether they can elevate the Mavericks to new heights in the competitive landscape of the NBA. The upcoming season promises to be filled with challenges, adjustments, and hopefully, triumphs as Thompson embarks on this fresh chapter of his basketball journey. Juan Toscano-Anderson, a celebrated NBA champion with the Golden State Warriors, finds himself in an unexpected position as the 2024-25 NBA season approaches. Despite his achievements, Toscano-Anderson remains a free agent just days away from the season's kickoff, leaving fans and analysts alike wondering about his next move. His last tenure was with the Sacramento Kings, where he only participated in 11 games, marking a significant transition from his previous roles. At 31 years old, Toscano-Anderson has had a career characterized by resilience and adaptability. Much of his time has been spent honing his skills in the G League, the NBA's developmental league, where players often seek to prove themselves and earn their way back to the NBA. His performance in the G League has been impressive, particularly during the Showcase Cup, where he averaged 19.4 points, 6.4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.1 steals, and 1.0 blocks per game. His shooting statistics reflect his offensive prowess, as he shot an impressive 48.4% from the field and 31.6% from three-point range, showcasing his versatility as a player. As an unrestricted free agent, Toscano-Anderson has the freedom to negotiate and sign with any NBA team, allowing him to explore various opportunities in a league that constantly evolves. The excitement surrounding the start of the new season brings with it uncertainty for players like Toscano-Anderson, who are looking to find their place on a roster. He is currently awaiting offers, hoping to secure a position that will allow him to contribute to a team's success in the upcoming season. In addition to his time with the Kings and Warriors, Toscano-Anderson has also played for the Los Angeles Lakers and the Utah Jazz. His most significant and memorable tenure was during the 2021-22 season with the Warriors. He participated in 87 games that season, serving as an integral part of the Warriors' rotation. His contributions helped the team clinch the NBA championship, a testament to his skill and ability to perform in high-stakes situations. The Warriors have already begun their preseason campaign with enthusiasm, securing a victory against the Los Angeles Clippers by a narrow margin of 91-90 last Saturday, October 5th. This game highlighted the team's resilience and depth as they prepare for the challenges of the regular season. Notable performances from players such as Lindy Waters, who scored 15 points, and Moses Moody, who added 12 points along with 4 rebounds, were crucial in the team's success. These performances indicate the Warriors' potential and serve as a reminder of the depth they have within their roster. The next challenge for the Warriors is set for Wednesday, October 9th, against the Sacramento Kings at the Golden One Center in Sacramento. The game is scheduled to tip off at 11:30 p.m. Brasilia time. This matchup will be an exciting opportunity for the Warriors to continue fine-tuning their strategies and building chemistry among the players as they gear up for the regular season. Finally, the Warriors will make their highly anticipated regular season debut on October 23rd, facing off against the Portland Trail Blazers. This game will not only mark the start of a new journey for the team, but also provide an opportunity for Toscano-Anderson to find his footing in the league once he secures a new team. Fans and analysts will be watching closely, eager to see how the Warriors perform and how Toscano-Anderson's career continues to evolve in this ever-changing landscape of the NBA. With his proven track record and the experience he brings to the court, there is no doubt that Toscano-Anderson will be an asset to any team that chooses to sign him, and his journey in the league is far from over. The coming weeks will be crucial for him as he navigates this transitional phase in his career, aiming to make a significant impact in the NBA once again.